Hello and welcome back to Cox Community Connection. Well, now we're joined by Ray Harbor. She is Public Affairs with the Small Business Administration, or SBA, and we're going to talk about loans. Ray, thank you so much for joining me today.
Great to be here, Cam, and great to be here and to talk to the viewers and encourage them to participate in the program that we offer.
Absolutely. We want to encourage, like I said, encourage that and provide them the information that they need. But first, we just had FEMA on and kind of talked about the process of how they get into town, and you guys kind of go hand in hand, or work hand in hand with FEMA with disasters. But tell us a little bit about SBA and what your role is following a disaster.
Yes, I'm with the Office of Disaster Assistance, and we are the branch of the SBA that goes out when there's a disaster declaration, and we work with FEMA to facilitate economic recovery in the community. So we work with individuals and businesses to do everything that we can to restore economic vitality quickly.
So let's talk about some of the things you do offer. Obviously, one of the most important would be the loans for residents and business owners. And let's talk about the residential side first. What is the process? What do people need to do to apply for a loan through SBA?
Yes, if someone's been impacted by the disaster, the first step is to register with FEMA. And then from that, they will be referred to the SBA from FEMA, and the SBA will contact them and ask them if they would like to apply for a loan. They'll be given a choice of, they could come into a disaster recovery center, they can go online, or the SBA can mail them an application. The fourth option would be to not apply, and I would encourage everyone to choose 1, 2, or 3 and to take advantage of this program. From there, after they decide to apply, if they're approved, they can go forward with the loan. If they are not approved, they will be referred back to FEMA, where additional grant monies might become available to them.
Okay. So if somebody does want to apply, if they come to the Disaster Assistance Center, or they try to register online or wherever, what information do they need to provide to SBA?
Some identification. Pictures are great of the disaster, how it's impacted them, and their financial information.
Okay.
And SBA will send a loss verifier. And the loans are available to homeowners, renters, businesses of all sizes. And for homeowners and renters, it's for physical damage to the home and also damage to personal property.
Okay, great. And I think that's, the personal property part. A lot of people have had confusion with their insurance. Of course, a lot of places that flooded, a lot of the residents didn't have flood insurance because these areas have never flooded before. And I know that's been a confusion for a lot of people. Can you talk about the relationship with the loan and the insurance, whether you can file for a loan if you have insurance and so forth?
Great. What would be good to do is break it down. First step, register with FEMA and contact your insurance company. Step number 1. Step number 2, you're referred to SBA, where you can choose to apply or not apply. And again, we encourage everyone to apply. And at that point, you may not be aware of how it's going to be settled with your insurance company. Go ahead and apply for an SBA loan, because prepayment, there's no penalty. So if your insurance company does come through, you can use those proceeds to pay off your loan. Oftentimes we find that there's a gap between what a person needs to do to be whole and what their insurance settlement is. So you can use an SBA loan to fill that gap. Additionally, some people may not have flood insurance or any insurance. So those people are also eligible for our program.
Is there a deadline for people to register?
Yes, it is July 7th. And I would encourage everyone to register and start this process right away.
Absolutely.
Don't wait for the deadline. The sooner you can begin the process, the sooner you can become eligible for grants and an SBA loan.
And you also mentioned businesses. Is this for smaller businesses, larger businesses? Who can apply from that side? Businesses
of all sizes. The business aspect of it is for businesses that have had physical impact, as well as those who may have had economic impact. So even businesses that were not directly hit by the disaster, but if they see economic impact, they can apply for a working capital loan.
Okay. Okay.
And I'd also like to say the loans are low interest and long term. For homeowners, the rates can be as low as 2.188% and up to 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And for businesses, as low as 4%.
Okay, great.
So it's a great program that we offer, and the program is specifically designed for those who have been impacted by the disaster.
Ray, we're about out of time. Can you give me the website one more time real quick?
www.sba.gov. There's also a 800 number, 1-800-659-2955.
Ray, thank you so much for being my guest today. I really appreciate it.
Great, thank you.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll be talking with some organizations in Okaloosa County.